the importance of marketing, the use of empathy in everything we do, and the right people in the right places. So, when you ask what are the 3 biggest learnings I've had in the past 5 years, having been doing marketing and tech for real estate, I think the first very, very big learning, perhaps the biggest of all, is that in off-plan real estate, the most important element is marketing, right? Because if marketing does not exist, what package are you selling to your end users or investors or brokers, right? In marketing, we say excite the end user or excite the investor, but sell to the broker. But what are you going to excite their end user with or their investor with? What are you going to sell to the broker? Marketing is extremely fundamental to forget the success, but to the existence of off-plan real estate in any part of the world. That has been the biggest learning. Initially, we used to undermine the concept of marketing. It was all about, oh, let's sell it, okay? Or, oh, let's go to the consultant, the cost consultant, or let's go to the engineering guys. That's all good. But the engineering guys the sales guys cannot sell what the engineering guys are thinking unless marketing comes in. So marketing is the most important element when it comes to off-plan real estate. Without there being the marketing piece, sales cannot happen. Without there being a marketing piece, beyond a point development cannot happen, because marketing visualizes the project, okay? It takes it to the end users. Without marketing, cash flow doesn't come in and projects will get stuck, because if no one buys, where does all the cash come from, right? So marketing is an extremely important element or extremely important piece of the jigsaw called off-plan real estate. And no one really can undermine the importance of it. So that is the first big learning. And we started priding ourselves for what we did when we realized this. And obviously, there are certain swim lanes that come out of it. So because marketing is critical, timely delivery of marketing material is critical. Otherwise project launches get delayed, right? Otherwise sales does not happen on time. Cash flows get stuck. And that's again why marketing is so important, right? The second big learning I had was empathy. It's extremely important when you come to defining a brand identity or trying to market a product or even trying to generate a lead for a certain project in the market. You have to have the empathy and feel like that investor who's clicking on that ad, feel what that end user who's clicking on that ad is thinking. Think through in your head on behalf of the developer who's waiting for deliveries or that salesperson who wants to take the broker kit and go to market. We believe that as a marketing and even tech company, empathy has to be at our heart, right? We have to be able to understand what the other person is feeling, because real estate is beyond brick and mortar. That's the difference we as a marketing company can bring to the table. If we don't feel, we cannot build, right? While brick and mortar can build the building, but how do you market it without that feel? So we believe that empathizing with all stakeholders is extremely critical, and it is that empathy that helps us build the right solutions that sales and developers can go to market with. And the third thing, I think sometimes a lot of new businesses undermine is the significance of people. We are what we are because of all the Pixlers that have built us and taken us to where we are. Dubai is what it is because of the people being led by a very able leader who's taken it where it is. It is the power of the individual and the community that really drives towards success. And from a marketing standpoint as well, the moment we started getting the right people in the right roles, things began to change. The moment we started getting right people in the right roles, things began to change. If my mindset was that of the Imran 5 years back, we would not have been able to come all this way. It's because we got the right people, and it was their mindset that drove the organization forward. It was their empathy that clicked with the developers and clicked with the brokers, and they could come up with the right solutions. It was their skill set, right? So the one learning that we've had is do not shortchange people. Do not try and get low-cost solutions. Invest in the right people because they definitely give you exponential results, right? So those are the three learnings: the importance of marketing, the use of empathy in everything we do, and the right people in the right places.